Hi everybody! Today we're going to talk about vortexes. But first, I'm going to stir my coffee. Do you notice it's swirling? That's our first vortex. Willie, can you tell me what a vortex is?
It is either a gas, which is kind of like air, or wind that is moving around, which is called a tornado. Or it could be a liquid, like water, juice, you know what I'm talking about. And then in this case, we're going to swirl it around in this bowl, and then we have a vortex.
Amos, can you tell me what a vortex is?
Well, it spins, and it also maybe can, if you put like some toys that float in the vortex, the toys might like spin.
A vortex is a swirling pattern in a liquid or a gas. A liquid is like water, where it feels wet, water or milk or juice. And a gas is like the air around us, right? So when you get a swirling pattern in the air with a storm, it's a tornado. First, we're going to fill this bowl with water. Amos, can you stir the water in circles that all go in the same direction? Now when you do that, the edges get taller, it's deeper on the edges, and it's shallower in the middle. It has kind of a tornado shape. And this is something that anybody can try at home. When you see the tornado shape, that's your vortex. A tornado-shaped vortex in water has a special name. It's a whirlpool. Giant whirlpools can form naturally in the ocean when water moving in two different directions crashes into each other.
Who's ready for an experiment? Well, sure I am. See this tiny little toy dinosaur? I'm going to put it in the bowl. Keep your eyes on this little dinosaur in here. And then I'm going to swirl it. And I'm not even touching it. And it's moving down there.
Does it go towards the edges or does it go towards the center?
It goes towards the center. Now there's three.
Are they spread out or are they close together?
They're close together, of course.
Great experiment. Let's try another. Next, we're going to put some sprinkles in the bowl and stir it, just to watch what they do.
See? Sprinkles. Right inside the spoon.
I would like everybody at home to guess what will happen to these sprinkles when the bowl gets stirred. Willie, can you add a spoonful to the bowl too?
Sure.
There. All right, maybe even a few more.
Okay.
Amos, you could start stirring.
All these delicious sprinkles just get wet.
What are they doing?
They're staying together.
Are they staying together in the middle or on the edges?
In the middle.
On the top or at the bottom?
At the bottom.
So we're going to make a vortex in a bottle. Can you guys tell me how that's done?
Put them together, and then you put some water.
And then you shake them up, and then you got your vortex.
Willie, could you screw our connector to the top of the full bottle? And then screw the other bottle, the empty bottle, to the top? An important thing to know about our connector is that it doesn't just hold the bottles together. There's a smaller hole in the middle so that the water has to move through slowly. I'm going to use some tape to try to make this not leak. I'm going to swirl the bottles to get this started. Here we go. Take a look. What do you see?
A vortex.
It looks like a tornado. It's a vortex. And now that it's started, it's spinning all on its own. Now to get that started, I had to swirl the bottle.
And it's actually a tube of water.
Where did all the water go? Is it on my lap? No, it's in the bottom bottle. Well, what do you think will happen if I turn it over?
Vortex.
I have a question. What do you think will happen if I turn it over and don't shake it and just let it fall through? What do you think? Will a vortex start?
Oh.
No. I see some bubbles. That's not a vortex. What if I just shake it up and down? Well, that changes the bubbles a little bit. It seems to be making them bigger, but no vortex. What if I shake it side to side? That makes it splash around up top. Amos, should we color our vortex? What color should we use?
Orange.
Orange. Okay, well I don't have orange, but I have red and yellow together.
Yeah.
Let's see if this will work here. Here it goes. Is the color the same or different?
Different.
Is the shape the same or different?
Same.
The shape is the same as before, but the only thing we changed is the color. The boys asked what would happen if we added some dish soap to our vortex, and I think that's a great idea for an experiment. It's harder to see.
Oh.
Is the shape the same or different?
Whoa.
Same. It's a bubble tornado.
What's going on at the top here? As air comes up from the bottom, it's blowing more bubbles in the top and leaving a big bottle of bubbles above it. So we've never had a tornado or a whirlpool in the house, but I see vortexes in our house, like when I stirred my coffee or when you stirred the bowl. Where else can we find a vortex happening in our house?
For example, a toilet.
A toilet is a great example. When we flush the toilet, what happens?
Vortex.
A vortex forms in the water, and it pulls everything down towards the center, which is what a toilet is for. How about in the tub? Have you ever seen a vortex in the bathtub?
We all have. We all have tubs.
Where does it form?
Forms near a drain.
It forms near the drain. When the water goes down, it swirls around the drain. It can pull the tub toys in. Has anybody ever made a giant vortex in a swimming pool? Where everybody gets in a round swimming pool and walks the same direction, just like the spoon stirring the bowl, and it pulls all of the pool toys towards the middle. And everybody can feel the water pushing in that same direction.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Swim too? I can't stand up in a 4-foot pool.
Well, yeah, when you'd have to get taller or use a shallower pool. It'd probably be easier for now. We hope that you've had fun watching our video about vortexes. Make sure you teach your friends and families what you learned today, and we'll see you next week.